Okay, what's going on YouTube? Is your boy Sauce, and we're back again with that dog video today. You know what I'm saying? So today I'm going to be dropping some game, especially for beginners and intermediate traders, you know. So today's video is gonna be about what beginners should do when they want to start Forex, and what intermediate traders should continue doing if they are like continuing their journey. You know what I'm saying? So can you please listen to the whole video, you know, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, this is exclusive content, guys, like very exclusive. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so if you're a beginner, like you want to start your Forex journey, right? What you need to do is you need to save money, guys. Like, let's be real, guys. See, when you endeavor in Forex is a skill that you make money by you investing money, right? So you cannot come into Forex broke and you expect that you're gonna make money. You know, you need to have money just to make money in Forex, especially in entrepreneurship in like the whole space. But then today we're just gonna be talking about Forex, right? Okay, so why do I say good? You need to have money when you're getting into Forex. Like, you need to save enough money. First of all, you need to invest in your education. You know, you need to invest in the right mentor. You know, so what you need first to do is that okay, you can start like doing like checking YouTube videos on what Forex is and stuff, but then YouTube is not gonna like give you the best foundation you're gonna need like to get into the space. You know, it's just gonna like tell you it's okay. You can go like watch baby peeps, like introduction about Forex, right? Like what like Forex is. But then like as a Forex trader, you need a better foundation. You know, like you need like as when we are building a house, you need a foundation, right? And then you can grow properly. So it's the same thing this side. Just like when you're in school, you need a crutch and grade 0, grade 1, like that. So Forex is also like that as well. You need a better foundation. So how do you find a better foundation? So you need to find a good mentor. Like, you need to find someone like in your lane, like someone who motivates you, you know. And how do you find better mentors? Better mentors are usually not the flexing mentors, because the flexing mentors most of the time are those ones who want to scam you your money. But then those cool, calm and collected mentors who just portray their skill online, those are the right mentors to follow. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone can show off the lifestyle and be like, yo guys, I have a Lambo, I have this, I have that. Maybe some of those people have those things when they were growing up, their parents are rich or something like that. So you cannot use that as a definition of a proper mentor, but then you should use what some of these mentors are portraying online, because some of these mentors have YouTube channels just like me. Maybe you can come out there and like check my YouTube channel and check the stuff I drop and look, it's okay, is this guy dropping value? You know, because most of us who know what we're doing, we don't usually like post everything like in YouTube. We just like post a code, I must say. So like experienced traders can decipher that code, you know. So you need that mentor who's going to like be portraying the skill, not flexing money, because like all of us have money, guys, you know. Like I don't wanna lie, as you can see here, I have Rex in my pocket, but then one day we're talking about what you need to do. So you need to save money and find the right mentor, and after that you invest in that mentor, right? Invest in that mentor, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna be going up and down, funding your account, right? Funding your account, blowing, and what will follow next is you're gonna buy trading signals, yeah, and when you buy trading signals, they won't work out. And what will follow is you're going to do this thing called account management, and then those guys, they scam you again. They take your money, they don't even fund the account, but then what do? They fund their lifestyle, you know, and then you find yourself not gaining anything from that. So with me having the proper experience, because I've been like on those stuff, I've been doing it and it wasn't working for me, right? Like it was just a roller coaster of emotions, yeah, so me, I'm trying to like show you, because I've been in this journey there. So what you need to do, like, save enough money to get a nice mentor. And after that, like, why do you save money again? You save money because as you're going to the journey, I don't want you guys to have pressure on Forex, because you see, if you want to make it in Forex, you do not need much pressure, because it takes a lot of time, you know. And then like if you have money on the side, maybe to like do your side things and they like have your nice things, buy a few things, you can do it there, and don't force the process and don't rush the process, because Forex takes a lot of time, you know. So I can also like like I say insist to also have a side business, like a side hustle or something you do on the side, like to get you more income as you are like pursuing the skill, because the skill takes a lot of time and it's difficult as well. So you need something on the side so you cannot like put pressure on yourself as you're trading, you know what I'm saying. And then so I said, like, get a proper mentor, invest in that mentor, like pay their mentorship, because mentors are the right people to deal with, because they assist you in like because they tell you it's okay, listen guys, like you should go this way. So mentors are there for you guys to not do the mistakes that everyone is doing and the mentor had done before, but just go to a straight path. So your guys as a mentee, your journey becomes much more faster and easier than when you think you can do this journey alone, because this is not alone. Like you cannot do Forex alone. Forex is very stressful, guys, and it's so very lonely. So you need people around you, that people who have the same mindset like as you know what I'm saying. So yeah. So the second point now is I want you guys to get rid of time frames, you know, as you're going through this journey, especially for beginner traders and also for intermediate traders. Maybe you're not consistent yet. Yeah, you're gonna get to consistency, but then I want you guys to like, don't put yourself time frame. It's okay, by this time I want to be successful already. No, don't do that, because when you were in high school, you had 5 years of like those things, and primary, like even in university, you just have all of the time, but then you don't put yourself time frame. It's okay, by this time I get successful, because what? Even if you can be done with college or university, you come out to the real world and you find that you won't get a job that easier, you know. So like Forex, you should treat Forex like that as well. You won't like do Forex fast and now you are profitable. No, you don't have to put time frame, but then what you need to do is you need to put in the work, you know. Like be happy like that you're putting the work, and make sure that every week or every day or every month you're gaining something from what you're doing. But like you're gaining new lessons every week, every month, and every year you're gaining lessons, and you're tweaking your progress. So that you should take it as a win, because in Forex we do not have tests like school. It's okay, we're writing a test, did you pass? So this side, like your test is, are you getting more information? Are you understanding what the market is portraying to you? Are you understanding when you're losing, what are you gaining from that? So those are your tests in Forex, you know. So like you should acknowledge that and not put time frame, because what will happen is when you put yourself a time frame, you see, okay, by this end of this year I want to be successful in Forex. What would happen is you won't get successful, but then you will get somewhere. And then if you're that person who's ignorant of the information you've acquired in that 1 year, you'll get rid of it, which is a large sum of information, because as for me, such information you should use it as data, and like look from, maybe let's say you started Forex in January, now it's December, you're looking how you traded in January, February, March, April, May. So me, I divide my progress in months. So I look at the trades. I used to look at the trades I took. It's okay, how was the trades in January? How did I perform? How are the trades in February? How did I perform? Like that. And then I check. It's okay, now I see these are the results. Okay, I'm still not consistent yet, right? So what am I supposed to do? I look at those trades I took. Okay, which were the best of the trades that I took? Maybe let's say continuation trades were the best, where I made more profits. And when I tried to call the tops and the bottom like reversals, I didn't do the most. So I start and see, okay, so I try to make more money when I'm trading continuations than reversals. So you start then, you get rid of like reversals and start like putting your focus in continuations. And then as you continue doing that, you will see like progress, and you still start to see more money, because you were able to decipher the data that you were taking about. So that data maybe you took in the first year was important to help you come to the second year with more like a valuable data now, because now you know which trades work for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you start focusing on them and getting rid of those trades you didn't know, because by that time you were starting to learn the Forex market, right? So then you get rid of that and start with the new data. And as you continue doing that, you find yourself even the next year, maybe they say the third year, you come and you see the result of the second year. Okay, I was taking continuation trades. Okay, I was making profits, but then you feel like I was taking riskier trades. So how can I get high probability and low risk trades on continuations? You know, you start like doing that thing and start shaping yourself to become a profitable trader, because this is a skill. You know what I'm saying? And how we trade, guys, it's a personality. You know, you need to find yourself in the Forex market. Know where now you fit. You know what I'm saying? Find your groove in the Forex market, because in each and every strategy you cannot trade the same as the mentor, but then the way you accept the strategy and you imply it, you find that good. Okay, maybe your trades can be different from the mentor, but then you are getting consistent from that, because most of the strategies we have now, they are rigid and dynamic. By dynamic, I mean like you can trade a lot of things. You know, you can be consistent even not taking the same trades as I take, but taking your trades the way you understand the market, and you have been seeing consistency, you know. And then there you start being your own person, you start being your own trader. You know, you then get rid of depending on the mentor, because as traders, guys, you see, guys, as traders, we're struggling people, we want money here. So not everyone like who comes to trading has money to be keeping like paying the mentor, you know. So you need to become an independent trader, you know, like accept the market on your own. Don't copy the mentor, but then you can try to mimic what the mentor is teaching you guys at the start. But then as you continue, you need to be your own trader, guys. You need to be your own experience, just like me. You see me, what I did. I was on Falcon FX mentorship, right? So when I was doing that mentorship, I paid it for the whole year. But then I knew, okay, now I do not have enough money, so I need to get the most out of this mentorship. So what I did was, Mark usually posted a Sunday market breakdown where he analyzes the whole of the pairs, right? He analyzes the whole pairs. He will be looking at for the following week. So what I used to do is I used to analyze, and then I used to differentiate if, okay, do I have the same pairs as Mark? If I have the same pairs as Mark, so my performance and my technical analysis is improving. But then if I don't have the pairs that he has, I need to go back and look at the foundation series and build my foundation to become like the same as his, how he analyzes. So with me doing that for over and over and over again, I found that it's okay. Now when I find it, it's okay, most of the time the pairs I have, like 9 out of 10 of the pairs I have, Mark has as well. So I know it's okay. Now I'm a goat in analysis. So what do I need now? I need how to master the entry, you know. So I downloaded all the trade recaps Mark had, the trade recaps, and then I used to see, okay, how does this guy enter the market, like since like previous years, you know. I look at the trade recaps, and then I formulated my type of entries that I feel like they are comfortable for me, they are less risky for me, and I like them and they're working, you know what I'm saying. So I did that. Once I did that, I started seeing, okay, now improving, and then as I continued, I started seeing consistency. But then I was fucking myself up because I wasn't like being consistent in my performance. So I knew it was time for me to focus on my market psychology. But then that's a story of another day, you know what I'm saying. That's a video of another day. So now let's get to the third point, you know what I'm saying. Okay guys, so the third point is you need to like follow the right people when you're in your journey, you know what I'm saying. Like follow the right mentors, especially on Instagram. Like do not follow these people who are flexing more money, because you will rush and you think Forex is easy like that, which you just be flashing money and you'll be making millions in like a month, or hundreds of thousands in like a month, you know. So Forex is not like that. So you need to follow the people who are on your same level, and also the mentors, as I said, who do not flex the lifestyle but then like show you how the skill is done, you know. You need to follow such people. And then also you need to follow self-improvement gurus, you know, like those motivational guys. So as for me, I follow Iman Gadzi. I think you know him. Andrew Tate is the GOAT as well. and Luke Belma. There's a lot of people, so I'll make another video on talking about the rights of improvement gurus you need to follow. So you see those guys, what they do is, when you listen to them and listen to their contents, they help you guys to become level-headed and disciplined, besides on Forex, but then being disciplined in life. So what happens when you're disciplined on life? You will have goals. You know what I'm saying? When you have goals, like you know what you need to do in the morning, and then you have goals, right? And you're doing Forex. So when you're doing Forex, you'll have Forex goals, right? Maybe you're gonna put your Forex goals in the front. So you listening to and rotate, telling you guys that you need to work very hard. You need to wake up in the morning and sleep late and stuff. What are you gonna do when you wake up in the morning? You're gonna be busy with Forex. What are you gonna do when you sleep late? You're gonna be busy with Forex and improving your craft. You know what I'm saying? So you need to listen to those guys, you see, because the top 1%. If you want to be the top 1% of Forex traders and the top 1% of males, you need to listen to those guys, because most of those guys, like most of these people, don't listen to these self-improvement gurus. But what you do when you get to YouTube is what? You go and watch music, listen to entertainment, look to entertainment, you watch Smash or Pass videos, you are chilling there and laughing, but at the time your life is falling. You know what I'm saying? So you need to listen to those guys, because they talk about a lot of important topics, like they talk about what's this monk mode, whereby you just focus and you detox, you don't look at social media like a lot, and you find yourself getting trading journals, whereby you're gonna journal your trades and stuff, because they tell you that you should journal stuff, right? The self-improvement gurus. Okay, but you're a Forex trader, so what are you gonna be journaling about? Your journey. You're gonna be writing down your ups and downs, things you need to do, how you need to perform, because see guys, Forex is tiring. You find yourself underperforming in some days, but then when you have a routine and a journal, you find yourself writing down things you need to do. You find yourself creating a routine, because that is what all these self-improvement gurus teach us. They teach us about self-improvement, and even going to the gym. As me, I go to the gym and I have a six-pack and my muscles are starting to come. But then guys, you need to be doing all of those things, because as a Forex trader, you see, Forex is very boring. So sometimes you're gonna need to you're gonna have free time. What are you gonna be doing? You have to be doing something, at least going to the gym or journaling your life and your trades and stuff. So and the other thing I wanted to talk about is your circle. You need a good circle, guys. When you are pursuing your goals, maybe it's not Forex trading, it's something else. You need positive people around you, people with the same mindset, with the same goal, because what happens is you're gonna push each other in the friendship circle. You're gonna push each other to the limits. When maybe you are down, maybe your friend out there is posting a status I'm crushing it this side, you're gonna wake up and guys, my friend is busy, my friend is putting the work, is hustling. What are you doing? You're sleeping. What are we gonna do then? You're gonna be no, let me work. Maybe when you're having a call with your friends, you're gonna be talking about business. But then when you have friends with not the same goals, other friends don't have self-improvement, they don't know what they're doing in life, they're just doing drugs and stuff and fucking hands. You're gonna be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be following your friends, because you can't follow your goal properly. So you need to sacrifice, guys. If you know you have bad friends, just get rid of them. Get rid of those friends and get in a new circle. People on the same goal, people on the same level. It doesn't need to be me, but then you can find people on your level down there, but who are doing the most on your country, who are trying to push themselves and be friends and communicate. Because as I'm not here I'm in this journey because I did it alone. I didn't do it alone. I had friends, guys, and I met these friends along the way, because I was pushing myself. So when these people around me seeing me, okay, this guy is doing the most, is pushing, what happens? I attract that good energy around me, and I find myself having the good circle, which sometimes they're gonna be pushing me and stuff. Like today I wasn't gonna be doing this video, but then because I have friends that are doing content at the other rooms, so I cannot like sure I have to do the content for you guys and push this YouTube thing. And almost forgot, please subscribe guys, so I can get motivated to continue doing these dope videos for your PP, you know what I'm saying? So so I wanted to talk about that on the third point. Now let's get to the next one. Okay guys, so the fourth point is you guys should learn, like when you're doing like now you find your mentor, you're starting to get into technical analysis and you're doing the most, you're pushing, like forget about everything, just focus on the technical analysis and learn the craft guys, you know what I'm saying? Do everything, do not dodge the process, because if you try to dodge the process, it's gonna come back and haunt you, you know what I'm saying? Because when we're starting, maybe you are doing more things, like you are dealing with market psychology, and then you still find yourself not being consistent. Most of the time, you find that good. You guys you didn't like invest much in your foundation and technicals, you just into psychology, because now in the YouTube videos you find that everyone is talking about psychology, but then maybe you guys as beginners you find that because you're not well versed in technical analysis. Even intermediate traders, you know, you are trying day and day, you're reading Mark Douglas books and it's not working for you. Trading in the zone is not working guys. You need to put in much work in the technical analysis. You know, technical analysis is very key. Do not get fooled about people saying, yeah, trading is 90% psychology and 10% technicals. Maybe in some degree that may be true, but then listen guys, if you have zero technicals, you are fucked. You're not gonna do anything. Like you not. You know what I'm saying? You are not. You can even have the highest level of psychology and whatever, but then if your technicals are not the way, you are going to have psychology in doing the wrong thing, because psychology helps you in being focused, level-headed, disciplined, and doing the one and the same thing, right? But then if your technicals are wrong, what are you gonna do? You have psychology right, and you're gonna be repeating one and the same of the wrong things, you know, and you'll be consistently losing with your own market psychology, because you're thinking now you need psychology. No guys, just give yourself 1 year or 2 years mastering the technicals, and then maybe the last year try your psychology, and then you're gonna be a goat in Forex. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, so guys, I believe this is the last point because this video is getting too long, but then you know guys, we have to drop the game. So anyways, okay, after you've done all of those things I'm talking about, you have your data, right? So you need to take your data now and create a trading plan, you know. So you have your data, you know how many trades you lose, you know you won these trades and stuff. Now you come up with the data, right? And then you have to filter even further, you know what I'm saying? You look at the trades that you win the most, you know. You look at the trades that you feel like they're doing the most for you all. Like, yeah, you feel like, okay, this trade is the one. This trade maybe I'm losing most of the time, but then sometimes I'm winning. And then there's the ones that most of the time you win. What you're gonna do is get rid of the ones that you win some of the time and lose most of the time, and look at those that you win most of the time. Those are the trades. What do we call them? The go-to setups. You put them in a trading plan. So on the trading plan, you go there, put your go-to setups. Like those are the only setups you're gonna be looking at in the trading plan. Okay. Whenever you're going to the Forex market, you look at those setups. Don't look at anything. Look at those specific setups that are there, and then you take those setups consistently. And how are you gonna get to that point? You're gonna get to that point when you have now, you know the market psychology enough, you have your technical analysis well played, and then you have your data too. So you can able to filter the data. Now you have the go-to setups. Now you're taking only them. And the goal is not to take winning trades, but the goal is to mitigate risk, to protect your account, to protect your capital. Do not call trades, guys, and think, you see this one is gonna win. No, guys, follow the plan. The plan is you have to protect your capital. No, it's not about finding the right trades, the winning trades, because as Mark Douglas always says, there is a random distribution between wins and losses in every given urge in the market. You can take a nice trade, a good trade, but then lose. You do not need to tell yourself that the trade was wrong. No, the trade wasn't wrong, but then the odds were playing out. How do odds play out? The odds play out by you taking the right trades, because you can take wrong trades and you think the odds are playing out, but then no, you're just taking the wrong trades, that riskier trades. You need to take low risk, high reward setups. You know what I'm saying? And following the plan, you need to follow the plan properly. Just don't take setups because you see like, this one I've seen it before, I'm taking it. Look at the weekly time frame, the daily time frame. Look at your analysis properly and look at the zones where you at. Is it the same zone to take? Be taking that setup. You know what I'm saying? Follow the plan properly. You know, just like go on the 5 minutes, on the 1 minute, looking for the same setup, because you're gonna see it though. But then you have to do like top-down analysis and be like daily trader. Like look at those high time frames, because they are the ones who carry the most weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you wanna be like consistent here and be here for a long time, you're gonna have to trade the daily time frame. But then I'm not saying trade the daily time frame like trade the daily, but then analyze from the weekly, the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. Those are my best time frames. Then the 15 minutes and then the 5 minutes for the entry. You know, those are the best time frames. So you need to do this thing properly. But then I think this video has been long enough and I dropped so much game. And if you get good value, can you please comment down below, like the video so the algorithm can push the video. And if you're a new subscriber, subscribe to the channel. And then if you're new subscriber, and then if you're an old subscriber, what it do, goats, you're gonna be a goat soon if you're not a goat already yet, you know, because this content you're consuming is the dopest out there on YouTube. I'm just giving you all of the nice things, guys. I'm giving you the things that I've experienced and trying to put you on the right path and don't go to the wrong ways that I went through when I was starting my journey. So yeah, guys, can you please do the most and share the video as well, so I can get motivated to do more videos for you guys and run the numbers, guys. So this video was dope for me as well. I was happy to do this video, and yeah, guys, I know you're amazing that you're tripping as well. So yeah, you see, guys, now I'm like showing you my personality, like I'm a vibey guy, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna continue making videos, and I want you guys to bond with me, you know, guys, bond with me. Like, don't be like like Jay, you need to be family, guys. Here we're building a family, you know, guys. Family of self-improvement, and with making money here, we're improving ourselves, and we're gonna be the best alpha males out there. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not about Forex alone, but this is about growing as a person, growing as a man, like growing your bank. You know what I'm saying? And getting rid of all of those nonsense that those people are telling us, and pushing the journey, guys. But anyways, let me go. Yes, sir.